Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm TheWerdOfRa and this is my Horizons 3 Let's Play series, episode 2. So when we last left, we had just finished ore doubling, made a paper or a sugarcane automation process, and I was going to do some off-camera mining, which I did, and I also was going to build out our base a little bit more, and hopefully we can move in. So let's go ahead and see what I got done. As you can see, it's not finished. We've got some timber on the side, but some of the walls are up. I've got a floor. We've got kind of an attic space, sort of. Yep. So you can see we don't have a roof, and that's something we're going to try and address today. And we've also got a basement. And the basement's not fully complete, but we're going to, I don't have the floor. I want to change. I want to leave the floor as is for now, and I want to use the exchangers mod to swap the floor out. So we're just going to kind of have the walls for now, and this isn't going to stay here. I just need to light up the area. I want to get into calculator mod, and they have a really cool lantern that we can hang from the ceiling, but we need to make the calculator mod. So there's a couple things that we have to do in order to make that as well, because the calculator itself requires RF, as you can see. So there's a couple of steps we have to do before we get there. I'm not sure if we're going to get there in this episode, but we are going to we're going to do our best. The last thing we did was we had set up this system over here to collect sugarcane. I want to see how much we've gotten. I haven't come into this chest at all, so we're going to open this now. Okay, not bad. Let's see if this is enough to finish up. So we're going to come over here, get whatever sugarcane I already had. Oh, that's not much. Yep, didn't even need it. And let's see. Perfect. Oh yeah, that I don't think that's gonna finish, but that'll go a long way towards getting the bottom floor done. I don't think it's enough to do the top two. Oh, I have a little more. Excellent. Well, let's get what we can. All right. So I will not do that on camera because I want to do something else instead. What I would like to do, where did my wrench go? There it is. Instead, what I'd like to do is I'd like to move this over to our other base, and let's just start using that base. The other thing I did is I ended up running out of space. So this double chest is full of cobblestone and dirt, and I think this chest is starting to fill up with stuff. So I'm kind of running out of space, and I'd like to get into storage drawers. And so storage drawers, if you don't know, is a really great mod. Why am I doing this wrong? It's a really great mod where basically each drawer holds 32 stacks of any given item. And so, and it can be upgraded as well with these upgrades, these upgrade modules, which allow you, so it says 16 times the base value, so that's 16 times 32. So it allows you to store a lot, and I think you can put something like 7 different upgrades in it. So these storage drawers are very powerful, very compact ways of storing mass quantities of materials. And as you can see, we've already kind of started to amass good amounts of cobble and dirt. So and I do want to keep that on hand, because as we get into other mods, we're going to want to have access to things like sand, which you get from cobblestone, and we're actually going to use dirt here in the very near future for the roof. So let's go ahead and grab these items. And I also want to grab this. Is there anything else in here that I think we'll need? I didn't know I had I didn't know I had that. Looks like no for now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start moving into our base, even though the walls are missing. We can kind of start enjoying all the work that we've done. I should have left those. I know what I can do. Okay. Perfect. This is the pulverizer, so let's go ahead and put that. I actually want this on the left. So I know we set it up to be on the right in there, but that was kind of an accident. And we'll put this on the right, and we'll reconfigure these in a minute here. So let's go downstairs. We're going to put the aqueous accumulator in this corner right here. That is open to the outside. Not anymore. We're going to put one piece of water there. Let me go get another bucket. Alright, put our second bucket there. And then we're going to put our aqueous accumulator down right here. And we can see that it's working. Yes? Yeah. Okay, so we can see that it's working. And I'm going to put the steam dynamo. Let me see if it'll let me. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to put the steam dynamo one above because we're actually going to want to tap into this water for other things as well. So let's go ahead and just connect this up real quick. And we're going to make some fluid ducts. Whoops. I think we're going to make this one, yeah. So lead and copper. So let's go ahead and do that. And the reason for that is we're going to want to be able to use that water for another machine actually very soon. We're going to want to make mud for the roof. And the mud needs to have dirt in the, well, I'm not sure what it's called. Fluid transposer, I think? Yeah. So we're going to use the fluid transposer to make the dirt turn to mud, and by doing that, we'll have access to mud stairs and mud slabs, and we're gonna make the roof out of that. I think it's gonna look really good. I know it might sound kind of odd to have mud for your ceiling, but I've tested it out in creative, and I think that it's just all right. It's all right. So let's get this set up. Well, you know what else I'd like to have? I'd also like to have an energy cube, an energy cell. Should we do that now? Let's go with no. Why don't we get our stuff moved over here so that I don't have to keep running back and forth between the two locations, because that's kind of getting annoying already. So what we'll do, let's see. Yeah, I don't like putting torches on the floor. We definitely need to get these lanterns in here soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put storage drawers on this back wall. I'm going to put storage drawers on this back wall, and then we're going to have our crafting table here. We're going to have machines there. So, you know, we'll be completely contained in the home. I'm also going to put a little workstation over here for like a to-do list, and we're going to also get rid of these ladders here sooner than later. There's a really cool elevator mod. What's it called? Futz Tech. So there's a really cool elevator mod that's relatively inexpensive to get into. 5 iron per floor, so we've got 3 floors, it's going to be 15 iron. That's completely within reach. And then 1 elevator platform, and then you need this device linker to tell the elevator this is a control block, and it kind of works like a floor selector. So it tells the elevator which control blocks that it interacts with. So I think that's a way better way than the ladder. It's also a little faster too. what looks like it's about to be nighttime, which works out because my bed's over there and we need to get some storage drawers made up so that we can start moving stuff. So let's go ahead, get in here, and let's craft through the night. Let's see. I'm going to move this for the moment. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is make 10 drawers. And this will make, oh no, what have I done? I promise this will make sense in just a second. I don't know why it's being like this. So we want 10 drawers, and we're going to want 10 basic drawers. There we go. And then I'm going to want to do that process all over again to make 11 drawers for so there's two kinds of drawers. I'm not explaining this. So one thing I showed you was the basic drawer, which does 32. Oh, I didn't realize they have different materials. Well, I guess we're doing spruce now. Basic drawers do one item for a stack of 32. Then they have this thing called a compacting drawer, which only holds 16 stacks. But the way the compacting drawer works, it takes an item and it shows it in the different forms that it can be in. So for example, iron can be a nugget or a block, and you're gonna have access to all three, and so it's gonna be 16 stacks of iron blocks. So it actually works out to be a little bit more, I think, in total. So let's just get this before it derps up again. Oh, I must have done my math wrong. Well, that works out for us. So we've got 11. How does this work? Oh, we need pistons. That's what they're for. Do I have iron? Perfect. Alright, so we're going to need 22 pistons. 22. And 11 compacting drawers, and we're good. Okay, so it looks like it's still nighttime maybe, so let's sleep, and we'll go ahead and get these compacting drawers over there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and complete that back wall real quick. Well, I can do that with you guys on camera. That's not going to take too long. So we're going to put this in here, we're going to get vertical, and we're going to put this in here. We're going to get white. So we're going to put the vertical there. Perfect, just like that. Okay, now we've got these compacting drawers and these basic drawers, and I think this is going to be really good. Let's go ahead and get some of these down here. Let's see, 2, 3, let's do that. That works, and then I guess I want to put this over here for now so I don't get locked out of it. And you can see this edge is on both sides, so the block is the same all the way around so that you kind of get that effect. Yeah, this is the back of our house. Maybe we'll put a garden here or something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab all of our ingots, and I'm going to grab some of the cobblestone, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of load these drawers up real quick. I'll be right back. I'm loading this up real quick, but I thought I'd show you guys how it works. So first off, I'm going to put cobblestone somewhere. I'm probably going to put it over here in this corner. So put cobblestone, and I'm going to leave this with an open hand, and you can see my inventory is completely filled up with cobblestone right now. I'm going to double right click on this block, and you'll notice all of the cobblestones got taken out of my inventory. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to show you how I have an iron nugget. So I think this is iron, and so before, nuggets take up their own space, but now, we can get a block if we left click. Oops, I got two. Or an ingot, or a nugget. So what we can do is we can right click on the nugget, but if we double right click, the block and the ingot stay here. So you still have to click on what you see. So let's do the block, all gone, and then we don't have the ingot selected. So if we single right click, it doesn't work. But again, double right click, no matter where it is in your inventory, all of it goes into here. So just showing that, we can, I don't know why it keeps coming out too. Anyway, I just wanted to show that real quick. I'm going to fill this up, finish filling this up, and I'll be right back. And with that, our last item goes in here for now. We're probably going to need to build more. I know we need to build more. There's still a bunch of other stuff at our little hole in the wall. But as you might notice, I went ahead and finished all the walls off camera. So now we have a fully enclosed first floor. We still need to work on the ceiling, or the roof actually. So there's a little space up there. I went ahead and moved my bed over here, so we can operate as much as possible over here. I do want to do something with this crafting table real quick. So it's my understanding that crafting tables can be upgraded to the workbench. And the workbench allows you to leave your items in the crafting table. I do not know what a body part template is, and I do not want that. Something else we ran into is, here's some cobblestone. Here's the rest of my cobblestone. And I tried to put it in, and it's not going. The reason it's not going is we have 32 stacks of cobblestone already. So why don't we go ahead, so what I did was I shift right clicked with an open hand, and that opens up the upgrade interface. You don't have to open the interface in order to apply upgrades, but it does let you see what's in here. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. That's 7 slots that we can apply any of these upgrades to. So I don't have any diamond, I don't have any emerald, which is the highest upgrades you can get, but I do have gold. So why don't we go ahead and make a gold upgrade for our cobblestone drawer. So we're going to grab a piece of gold, and this requires an upgrade, what is this called? An upgrade template. And an upgrade template requires any drawer with sticks around it. So let's go ahead and do that now with no wood. Oh no. Alright, let's go get my wood. Oh wait. Haha! Alright. Do that. There's 4. There's 4 more. And now we've got our upgrade template. Now in order to get this, we need to get 6 more, so I still need more wood. I don't know why that first click gets you 2 pieces of wood. Oh, you know what? It's 2 pieces of gold, isn't it? There it is. Okay, so with this, we just go ahead and right click, and now it's applied. And you can know it's applied because we're going to double right click, and you'll see the cobblestone leave my inventory. And now we don't have any cobblestone. And so again, I'll just shift right click, and you can see that this upgrade slot has been taken with the gold upgrade. Now something that's really important is the total amount of items in this drawer exceeds what the drawer can hold without an upgrade. So this upgrade right here is grayed out now with a dark gray border instead of the light gray border. It's grayed out now, and you know, let's just show this real quick. I can't take out here. Perfect. Whoops. Oh no, why am I being so silly? Empty hand. Shift right click with an empty hand. So now you can see that the border is light, and so when we put all the cobblestone in there, the border becomes dark. And basically what this is saying is you can't take this upgrade out because then this block will have too many items in it for what it's allowed. And so that's a problem, and you know, this is their solution. So let's say that you wanted to upgrade this block later to a larger slot. What you'd want to do is you'd want to leave one of these slots empty, put the larger one in first, and then take out the lesser one, or you'd have to come and you'd have to reduce down the number of items in the block so that you can gain access to that. Because I'm clicking on this, it will not let me remove it. So that's just something to be aware of. So let's go ahead and just throw a chest down real quick and just kind of dump these things to clean up our inventory a little bit. And probably don't need a lever. We'll put this away, we'll put that away, and now we've just got this in our inventory. Okay, so that is moving our the bulk of our stuff. We're gonna go ahead, I'll throw a couple more chests down just to get some miscellaneous items that, you know, don't necessarily need a drawer, and maybe I'll add a few drawers for items that do need something, because it looks like we've got a lot of spruce, and I think I might keep the spruce farm as spruce instead of converting back to oak. And so I'll probably add an oak chest, a spruce chest and a spruce sapling block. But anyway, so this will grow over time, and it can also go down into the basement. So if we were to come over here and pop these out like this, we could just keep adding to this wall. And even though we won't be able to access it from upstairs, eventually we're going to go into a refined storage system, and that refined storage system will give us access to everything even if we can't see it. But that's a ways in the future, so let's not worry about that just yet. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to make the fluid transposer. I'd like to make the fluid transposer, and I'd like to set up a little system to make mud with the dirt that we do have, so that we can get a roof on and finally finish our house. And I have conveniently set aside what we need to do that right here. So in order to make the fluid transposer, we're going to need a redstone reception coil, and I'm missing redstone. Well, I'm lucky I didn't take everything over. Alright, we're going to need a bucket. This is the fluid transposer, yep. We're going to need a tin gear. We're going to need a machine frame, and as we said before, machine frames are for any block that's going to use RF, so we know this is an RF using device. We need 2 Invar. Oh yes, Invar. Okay. Invar uses... we're going to make this with Invar Blend. And Invar Blend is made from pulverized iron and pulverized nickel being mixed together. So we've got 3 nickel, so it's 2 to 1. So if we have 3, then I'm going to need 6 in order to make the Invar that we need. So we don't have anything over here. Can I take this? No. Can I take this? Sort of. Let's go ahead and grab this and just kind of start moving stuff since we're going. Oh, it's nighttime. Yeah, unfortunately nothing's lit up outside yet, so the best thing to do is just sleep through the night. What's going on? Looks like we need to move our bed. I don't know why that happened. Let's just move it one away, maybe? We shall see. Okay, so we were talking about Invar. I have not reconfigured this, the furnace and the pulverizer yet. So the pulverizer exits to the left, which is a wall, so it's not going to exit. So that works out for us because what we want to do is we want to pulverize this nickel and we want to pulverize this iron into its dust, and we don't want to send that dust into the furnace yet. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and set up the furnace to accept on the left. And actually, I'm going to probably have it output up top. So that's done. We'll go ahead and do that. And then I'm just going to set it to accept from the top. And what we'll do is we'll make a hopper here pretty soon. So for example, we want to have 2 iron and 1 nickel, and that's going to make an Invar blend. So let's go ahead and get that cooking. Get that in there. Wait for this real quick. And we can start making these while that's cooking. So Invar gear, let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. And we should have everything we need to make the fluid transposer. Perfect. So with the fluid transposer, we're going to take a fluid duct and a leadstone duct, and we're going to head downstairs and set this up. And I was saying that we kind of needed water, and this is what we need. Oh, I already did this. This is what we need the water for. So what we're going to do, red. We can see it's getting water already. Oops. Ah, that's what that was for. Blue. Perfect. So this is getting water through the base, through the bottom, and we are going to have that output to the right to something else, but let's not do that just yet. I want to show that we're going to make mud. Okay, so here's a stack of dirt. I could show this through recipe. I don't know why I'm being so shy about it. Where is the recipe? Oh, that's right, I'm in the wrong, there we go. Mud. Yeah, the fluid transposer. If you take dirt and you add water, you'll get out mud. And we need mud, well, we need to make mud brick stairs, which takes mud bricks. Mud bricks take mud brick, singular, which takes mud balls, and mud balls I will show just in a second here. Oh, it looks like we're out of power. Okay, so what can we do with this mud? Nothing. We can turn it back into dirt. But the good news is, when you have mud and you break it, you get mud balls. So what we need to do is we need to come up with a way to place a block in the world automatically and then break it. And we've got a few toys that can do that. There's a piece called a block placer. There's a couple different block placers. This block placer is from Industrial 4 going. We haven't really got into that mod. That mod requires plastic and RF to work. So Cyclic instead has a block placer that does not take any RF. So we're going to go ahead and use that. So let's go ahead and set that up upstairs. Looks like we're going to go with this one. So now we have a dispenser, and we have everything else. It's cobble, oh no, that's stone, cobble, iron, and redstone. Boom. Now we've got a block placer. So instead of just having a block placer, we're also going to want to then automatically break that block by having a block miner. Oops. So there's a simple and a controlled block miner. The controlled block miner needs obsidian, diamonds, magma block, lapis. Like, this is very expensive and it's not worth it for what we want to do since we have such a simple setup. This one's much, much more attainable. One thing we need is moss stone, and you get moss stone by using, where is it? By using a fluid transposer. So we're going to go ahead and swap out some of the stuff downstairs to get this moss stone. We also need an iron pickaxe, bone, and another dispenser. So why don't we go ahead and make the dispenser. Oh. We'll make the dispenser while we're here. We'll make the pickaxe while we're here. We're out of iron and sticks. I did not do a good job setting myself up for this build. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and place this. Place this. We've got the 2 bones, and we just gotta go do 3 cobblestone in the fluid transposer, which already has water in it, so good to go. And so once this is done, I'll come right back. Okay, and now we go upstairs to finish our block miner. So we've got a block placer and a block miner. Now let's go ahead and grab yet another drawer. I'm sorry, dirt. So this is the block placer. Now this is the only complicated thing, is basically we need to get the block placer to place the block facing down. And the only way to do that is to look up when you place it. See, now we have this hole on the bottom, so when it places a block, we'll give it 1, always on, it will place the block below. So now what we want to do is we want to do the same thing with, I thought I grabbed dirt. I must have grabbed limestone. Okay, we're going to want to do the same thing with the block miner, and we'll also put the block miner always on. And now we create dirt, we place the dirt, the mud, we create mud, place the mud, we break the mud. We've got one last problem, which is the mud doesn't go anywhere. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a hopper and a chest system. So the hopper is going to sit down here, and the chest is just going to be on the floor for now. And that's just a simple system to collect mud for us while we do other things. Oops. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, I've already got a chest. I've already got 2 chests. Well, oh well. Then we need... And let's go downstairs. Actually, why don't we make another hopper while we're up here. And we've got enough dirt for now. So we're going to okay, I know what we're gonna do. This is a disaster. Okay. Step 1, we need to do that. Let's see if we can... I don't think we can place this hopper so that it goes into the chest. Oh, it is. Oh, perfect. Well, we got lucky. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that dirt back. And then we had cobblestone on the wall. Perfect. And this last hopper, it's not gonna work. Oh well. Deal with this later. I was gonna put the hopper. Doesn't look like they all go in. Well, it looks like that's the only one, actually. Maybe it's because we're standing next to it. Yeah, this is working. So we're gonna let that run for now, and we'll just come down periodically and put some dirt in there so that it can keep running. But with that, it looks like we are out of time for today. Oh, and it's nighttime. Let's see if our bed got fixed. Perfect. Huh. Coming out this side of the bed. I'm not sure why it does that. Okay. Well, with that, it's wrapping up, guys. Thanks for watching, and we've got plenty to do next time. I'm glad that we were able to move into this base, and we're gonna keep finishing it up. I'm gonna, put a little bit of stuff together off camera. I need to go mining again. We actually used a lot of resources. It didn't look like it because I already set it aside, but we actually don't have that much stuff anymore in our inventory, so we need to go ahead and go mining yet again. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll catch up with you guys in the next episode. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, everybody.